Hello everybody, today we will be doing a video that I do not recommend anybody do. So this is my Brevite jumper bag. It looks like a Gen Sport. It's approximately about 20 liters, even though once you load it up with stuff, it's, I swear to God, 25 liter, maybe more. I feel like I can fit as much stuff in here as I can in my 30-liter bag. So it's just my favorite bag. It's my daily driver. It's what I use for everything, and I've been defending this bag online on a IG forum, and people are talking so much shit about this bag. I can't stand it anymore, so I'm gonna make this video to defend it. So here it is. Now I'm gonna be demonstrating the waterproofness of this bag, but I want to touch on one aspect people are complaining about is the straps are thin. I have broad shoulders, and I like having my bag tight against my back, so I always tighten it up so that it sits high on my back, high and tight, close to my body, high and close to your back. You don't want it the other way around, where it's loose and dangling. Where is it? Help out a little bit. Let's get that. See, that's how it should fit. Not the way you fucking hipsters like the way your bag is loose and loosey-goosey, like whatever, bro, it's chill. Like one off the shoulder, one strap off the shoulder. That's where you're gonna get a lot of pain. That's where your bag is gonna hurt you, because it's not being worn properly. You gotta take your strap, tighten that shit up. Tighten that shit up against your back. It's gonna be pressed against you. And then now you're actually using physics on your side. Now you don't have a fulcrum working against you that's making your bag feel 20-30% heavier than it actually is, because now it's evenly distributing the weight across your shoulders and back, and not isolating one specific area and putting more pressure than the bag actually weighs. Little thought. I'm very confident in my bag. Want to see how much? Nice and good. Good drench. Okay, so I just pulled this out the shower, and then you can see it's still soaking wet. This thing is still damp. And we're gonna open up and see how the contents inside are. So here we have this newspaper. It's a little wet here, a little wet on the other side too. And magazines. These are perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with them. So these were in a bag that was completely drenched in water from the shower. And that's the front compartment. So now we're going to go to the back compartment. And, alright, so we're going to start with these magazines. This thing is completely dry. Letters. Also dry. Again, also completely dry. And on top of that, my 16-inch MacBook Pro, completely dry. Mind you, this is completely wet to the touch. It's soaking wet. It's like a puddle would form. That's why I had to put it in the sink, because literally it's puddles of water coming off this. So this back, as you saw, I put it under the shower on the back. My laptop, not even moist. All right. See, working good. MacBook Pro, let me get rid of that. So yeah, everything's working good. A little victory music. So in conclusion, this bag has none of those problems that you guys are talking about. Like, I don't even understand why you guys say that. I've had this out all day in torrential rain. It's not even a big deal. Like, all right, some things might get damp on the very outside, but like, I've never had a problem with this. I've taken it hiking, taken it through blizzards, taken it through thunderstorms. Never worried about anything that's on the inside of my bag. And this is with paper, things that will get wet very easily. Your camera gear is gonna be fine. You know, I mean, maybe 1 in a million chance you have the one camera that dies from like a drop of water. I don't know. Statistically, you just asked out. Everything is like this. It pisses me off because this is really my favorite bag. And it has no issues. And yet people still find issues with it. It drives me crazy. You know, as a former physicist and engineering student, like this, I see all the attention to detail and the build quality of this bag. And I know how hard it is to do that. To go through the engineering process of making something like this. And the fact that people still find nitpicky things and outright lies. Like, oh, this thing, I took it out, you know, in the rain. Everything in my bag was soaked. Like, you're lying. You're straight up lying. like what you do, dunk it in a pool, because like that's really the only way that's gonna happen. So Brevite jumper or the roll top bag, I'm getting one as a gift from my mom. They're great bags. They're my favorite bag. It's small, indiscreet, like small, nondescript and discreet. And nobody thinks you have anything expensive on you, and I live in the hood. So it's a lifesaver for me. Yeah, can't recommend it enough. The best bag that any beginner should start with.